So we will start with Saurav. Okay. Yes, Saurav. आप लोग सब वीडियो ऑन कर लीजिएगा प्लीज ऑन योर वीडियो एवरीबॉडी ठीक है रैंडम क्वेश्चन कैन बी आस्क्ड विद एनीबॉडी चैताली सौरभ रितु अग्रवाल रितु अग्रवाल ऑन योर वीडियो सौरभ and Mohit Lodi also. And make sure you have a good internet connection so that it does not impact the other's performance also. Ritu Agarwal, am I audible?
Yes, I have already on. It's
Yes.
already on.
Okay. To make sure your internet connection is very good because internet connection plays 20% in success of your interviews. If your internet connection is not good out there, you will be straightforward. They will say that we will reschedule your interview for the next week, and that next week will never come for you. If your internet connection is not good out there, they will definitely tell you that we will reschedule your interview for the next week, and that interview will never be scheduled for you. In most of the cases, that will not be done. So please make sure that you have a very good internet connection. The laptop is working well because these things should not be taken for granted because you are now a professional. You cannot say ki my internet is not working, my laptop is not working, my this is not working, my that is not working. When you go to an exam hall, you take the pen paper with you. You never say ki my ink finished. Anybody says that ki my ink finished, please borrow, give me pen. You don't do that. How can you do out here? They need seriousness from you. If in case this happens with you, okay, it can happen with anybody, okay, in interview. So you should be apologizing to them by calling to them directly. What I told you just now. This is very important. Take this into account. If your internet connection is seriously bad due to any earthquake, tsunami, flood, whatever the reason it is, okay, what you should do? Immediately, what you should do there? What you should do, Chetali?
Call and apologize.
Call and apologize to them immediately. Ki, sir, I am extremely sorry, but due to this event, my internet connection is not working properly, and apologize. If you do that, they will definitely have a respect for you. Yeah, this person has been respecting my time. Otherwise, they have 50 people to take interviews. If you're not internet working, they will consider somebody else. Now, this is a part of your personality. Well traced video audio quality is good because it is not KBC that they will ask you 15 question and you answer 15 question and they will take you, right? It is not like that. Your fresher right now, even if you answer 10 out of 15, 10 questions, 8 questions, they will take you. The only thing they are checking is your communication skill and personality. How good are you in communication skill, personality, mannerism? These are the things everybody is checking out there. You should be operating from computer. So these are the things if you are doing well, if Priyanka Chandra has come well, because they are taking somebody who is more well mannered, and communication skill and personality is something which is very good. If you are doing, if you do well in this, then it is good for you. For example, you don't know any answer. What you should say? You are not able to recollect. What are the what should you say there, Chetali? There will be question that you will not know the answer. What you will say?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recollect, but I will definitely work on it.
Good, good. But with a smile, you will say, or with a light smile, you say, sorry, sir, I am not able to recollect this answer, but I will definitely improve upon my knowledge. So this is the thing that you should be very good at, okay? So that is very thing, okay? So I will be Ritu Agarwal. What are the things that you have studied? So that I will ask you that only. What are the things have you studied?
I have gone through all the assertions point, audit area with different assertions points like the fixed assets and all.
Good. Only this much?
Hello?
Only that much you have done?
No, and the other points also.
Like?
Then all the other points like audit related and the significant changes that has taken place. Basically, the Schedule 3 amendment part I have done, and about the IFC internal financial control reporting and SOX also I have done.
Chaitali, how much you have done?
Assertions, Caro amendment, CAM, EMP, audit report amendments, difference between Ind AS 115 and Ind AS 9, and that's all I've done.
Good. Saurav Srivas.
Yes, sir. So I have completed banking question provided by you last night, and assertion and important terms in audit.
Mohit.
Sir, I have completed Caro Schedule 3 and the index.
You just have to improve upon your
Assertion.
little light quality, okay? Both Saurav and
Okay.
Mohit, light quality something.
Yes.
I think Priyanka Chandra is looking very good, very professional. You have maintained a very good wallpaper. So she's worked very hard on it. Initially, it was not the same case, but she's looking very professional. So make sure this will carry marks. I'm telling you, this will carry a lot of marks. How you're dressed up, how you're looking. Because देखो, आप लोग जब शादी में भी जाता है तो पूरा सज सवर के जाता है, राइट? जाता है कि नहीं जाता है? वहां पर में आप लोग कितना खर्चा करते हैं, यू नो दैट. यू गो टू अ वेडिंग, यू इन्वेस्ट सो मच ऑफ मनी इनटू दैट, ओके? आप अपना खुद का इंटरव्यू के लिए जा रहे हैं. डोंट फॉरगेट दिस. यू शुड लुक लाइक अ सीए देयर ना. So when you're going for an interview or going for yourself, तो शादी में जाता है तो खाना के लिए जाता है फिर भी. Then also you invest so much of money to look very well there, right? This is a very important thing for you. This is make or break a situation. So you should look like this is. They should feel that that you have come here, that it is meant for you, right? You seriously respect their time and your time as well. So हमेशा जब जाओगे तो make sure that you look very good out there. Okay, dress in the ends, your video audio quality, everything should be perfect. Okay, एकदम मेकअप करना है, जो करना है आप लोग करिए, पर एकदम you look very well there. वहां पर में होना नहीं चाहिए कि आप कैसे भी करके आ गया. तो वो लोग को भी अच्छा लगेगा कि हाँ, द पर्सन हैज कम वेरी प्रोफेशनली वेल ड्रेस्ड. मार्क्स बहुत बड़ा होता है इसका, ट्रस्ट मी, बहुत मार्क्स होता है. आई हैव मेड अ लॉट ऑफ मिस्टेक्स माई. आपको उस टाइम मेरे को भी लगता था यार ये सब क्यों देखता है, दे शुड सी नॉलेज ओनली. बट लेटर ऑन आई ऑल्सो रियलाइज की दे एक्चुअली वांट समबडी हु विल डील विद द क्लाइंट्स. बिकॉज अगर क्लाइंट के सामने आप कैसे भी करके चल जाओगे तो क्लाइंट आपका सीधा कंप्लेन कर देगा अपना बॉस को. तो दैट टाइम आई रियलाइज आफ्टर 6 months 1 year कि ये चीज बहुत जरूरी है. व्हाट दे आर एक्चुअली सीइंग इज दैट, क्योंकि क्लाइंट आपको, देखिए एक सिंपल हिसाब है. क्लाइंट के पास आप जाओगे, व्हेन यू विल गो टू अ क्लाइंट, ओके, वो आपसे मैटरनिटी नहीं पूछेगा, ये ऐसे 320 नहीं पूछेगा. उसको चाहिएगा वो आपको कुछ भी पूछेगा. मान के चलिए आपको पूछा कि इसका क्रेडिट मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा, और आप उसको लैंग्वेज बोलने लगे, लॉ का लैंग्वेज एज पर सेक्शन 17(5) नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग एनीथिंग इन द प्रोविजन एंड दिस एंड दैट, ऐसे करके तो बोलेगा नहीं हमको नहीं समझ में आया. कम्युनिकेशन स्किल का मतलब है उसको सिंपल लैंग्वेज में क्लाइंट को समझा देना है प्रोफेशनली. ये चीज कम्युनिकेशन स्किल लोग चेक कर रहा है कि आप कितना अच्छा से डील कर सकता है, रैपो कितना अच्छा है आपका क्लाइंट के साथ, हाउ गुड यू आर इन कम्युनिकेटिंग. बिकॉज अगर मान के चलो बिग फोर में जा रहा है तो एटलीस्ट आप थोड़ा दिन क्या तो क्लाइंट लेने आप अच्छा से डील करेगा तभी तो क्लाइंट आएगा वो लोग के पास. इवन इन इंडस्ट्री द सेम केस, राइट? तो दे वांट समबडी टू नॉट ओनली नॉलेजेबल, नॉलेज सबके पास है, एवरीबडी हैज नॉलेज. अब ये क्या है कि देखिए सब रट्टा मार रहा है, सबको नॉलेज है. अब कुछ भी आप भूल गया, कुछ हम भूल गए, ये भूल गया. अल्टीमेटली दे आर सीइंग दैट यू आर एबल टू रिप्रेजेंट टू द क्लाइंट और नॉट. तो ये चीज सबसे जरूरी है. you are somebody who can properly represent to the client or not in a big organization. आप में है वो दम कि नहीं है, तो दिस इज द थिंग दे आर चेकिंग. तो वो उसके लिए कम्युनिकेशन के लिए समथिंग दे चेक वेरी हाईली. ठीक है, तो वीडियो ऑडियो क्वालिटी ये सबको एकदम भी इग्नोर मत करिएगा. आपको लग रहा है वहां पर में नहीं होगा, वहां पर इसको लेके ही लफड़ा होने वाला है. और एक चीज और, आंसर नहीं पता है तो उसे मत होइएगा, जैसे होता है ना आई एम नॉट एबल टू रिमेम्बर. ये देखिए, ये यहाँ पर मैं आपको, आपका नॉलेज टेस्ट नहीं हो रहा है, आप आंसर कैसे दे रहे हैं ना वो टेस्ट हो रहा है. ये चीज मत भूलिएगा कि आपको आंसर नहीं पता तो आपको आना चाहिए कि बताना कैसे है कि नहीं पता. आप किस तरीका से जवाब दे रहे हैं ना वो चेक कर रहे हैं वो लोग. आप क्या जवाब दे रहे हैं वो चेक नहीं कर रहे हैं. कुछ हद तक देखता है वो भी, दैट ऑल्सो दे चेक, बट दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग कि डोंट मेक अ मिस्टेक इन दिस एरिया. ओके, I think Maria, आपको बहुत कुछ समझ में आया ना? You understood ना? What are the things I told you just now? Can you repeat? What are the things we just spoken? You're in mute.
I'm so sorry, sir. Like, last four things which are you're telling it was in Hindi. I didn't get it, but I
But
understood
English
about
में
your
क्या बोला वो बताइए?
background picture.
In English, हाँ, background picture. You are
Uh,
operating from
and
mobile, like you are
yes,
operating from
yes,
mobile. So this should not be
yes.
done. Professionally dressed.
Okay,
You should not. Oh, this
okay,
earphone also should not be there. This also should
okay,
be learned. कि earphone लेके कभी बात नहीं. You should not use the earphone also. Use some small तो आता है ना आजकल. What is
okay.
there? I don't know what is
Earphones.
there.
Okay.
So that looks
Earbuds.
better.
Okay.
हाँ, तो that they
Earpods.
look हाँ, so it looks like you're very मान के चलो, see, you have to in Big Four or you go to a industry, okay, and you have to explain to the client over a call, and you're using this earphone. How unprofessional it looks. Just think from a long-term perspective. They are checking each and everything. They need you to be very snob, absolutely. And and if you are able to communicate very well, जैसे होता है ना, आप I've seen okay many people make mistakes. किसी को client को समझाना है, if you are able to explain to client, you are actually explaining the whole office also together, right? It happens now with many people. When you are explaining to one person, the whole office also starts listening to you. And you say, even he's in the top of the seat, you say, he's trying to explain to the whole office. Communication skill is bad. You are supposed to explain to the client, but you are explaining the whole office. Image becomes bad now. You are understanding what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Sometimes you have to explain to the client, but you're speaking in such everybody is understanding, and that person also tries to do in front of boss only most of the times, and boss is not impressed by such. Boss is not impressed by such. These are the things that we need to learn. Small things. If we improve now, we can become better than MBAs also. But these things are not taught in the. We just know how to mug up and write in the exam. That's it. So we are good in knowledge, but in these areas we falter down. So we need to improve on these areas. Okay. And trust me, na, your attempt, your rank, your marks, and all this will only matter to you now. After a point of time, your communication, your personality, these things will matter more than anything else. And your knowledge definitely will matter. So make sure that you improve yourself to the highest level of possibility, and it is absolutely possible. Absolutely. You don't need to do any courses. It's just that you need to self-aware how I can improve myself, how I can improve my small habits. If somebody is poking at you, this habit should be improved, then you should improve that habit immediately. Right? So these are the things that you can improve yourself and you can do very well in your life. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Even I have made the mistakes in my past, and these are the mistakes you should avoid strongly. And I'm telling you, promotion will happen very quickly if you improve on your communication skill and personality. One more thing that you need to improve is team spirit and leadership, because these two things they will check out very quickly. How can you display team spirit when in an interview? A question can come to you. How can you display a team spirit in an interview? Anybody? Because they are checking two things, team spirit and leadership. They ask you, what are the skills, strength, what is the greatest strength? You say, I am hardworking, I am punctual, I can work hard, I am self-determined. It is good for a certain level, but they are actually looking for somebody who's good in team spirit and leadership. So they will ask you, okay, give an example where you showed team spirit and leadership. Ritu Agarwal, tell what you will say in this.
So basically, I was responsible for the first time India's conversion of a infrastructure company where I was leading a team of 3 members. I have made an audit program and I have assigned a specific task to each one of them. And I used to take how much work they have completed. I used to take on the daily basis the review of the work they have done till that date. And on a weekly basis, I used to check how much they have done and also report my senior authority that how much they have worked. Plus, I always used to check upon them and ask them if you have any doubt, then come to me, and if I was not able to clear it, then I would ask my senior and help them in clearing that doubt.
Leadership.
Basically leadership also goes in that only. Ki, same, I guess.
Anybody, how can you have displayed any leadership skill in any point of time, be it articles or any time? Anutsa.
तो टीम स्पिरिट तो मतलब शेडिंग टिफिन्स वगैरह करके भी तो हो सकता है।
टीम लीडरशिप
यार
कैसे हो रहा है टिफिन शेयर करके आपका?
लीडरशिप नहीं सर, टीम स्पिरिट बोल रहे हैं।
टीम स्पिरिट हो गया, ठीक है। लीडरशिप स्किल्स कैसे कर सकते? टिफिन शेयर करके
हैंडलिंग
वो
द
जो अच्छा
सिचुएशन।
नहीं लगेगा ना, सोच के
सर
देखिए
इफ
हम
वी आर
टिफिन शेयर करता था।
सर
आप सोचे इंटरव्यू में बोलेगा हम टिफिन शेयर करता था। और लीडरशिप स्किल ये मत बोलिएगा। आई थिंक आई वाज जॉली पर्सन, आई टू एक पॉइंट बोल सकता है, पर इसको लेके और भी चीज बोलना है आपको। यू हैव टू से अदर थिंग्स आल्सो, लाइक आई हेल्प्ड रितु सेड कि आई हेल्प्ड द अदर पर्सन। लीडरशिप स्किल कैसे आप पॉइंट आउट कर सकते हैं? व्हेन यू शोड दैट you are very good in leading the team also. Any instances in your articles where you did that? ये सब आपको विप्रो इन्फोसिस कहीं पर भी पूछ लेता है, ये घुमा फिरा के। चेताली।
During second year of articleship, I was responsible for to lead a team of around 3 members, 3 article who were newly in first year. So I was responsible to train them the new all the works which is done in our firm, and report to seniors all the works they have done, to identify their strong strength and weakness and assign works according to it. This way, I represent my leadership skill.
What was the nature of the industry where you did that client work, and what was the nature
Uh,
of work? Hmm.
I have done clients of various industries. I have experience in clients of various industries in trading, manufacturing, pharmaceutical. So I used to assign a particular client to that according to their knowledge and strengths. This is how I will manage to lead a team.
Uh, Mohit Lodi, okay. For you, one question, okay. What is the greatest weakness you have experienced so far in your life?
So during my articleship or all life? Hello.
Good.
You want me to tell about my articleship or the
Anytime.
right now?
Life articles, yes. Articles, if anything. What is the
Okay.
greatest weakness so far? Yeah.
In my articleship, I was a little bit I didn't remember about the client's name and what the work I have done on it. This was my weakness on which I have done the work. Then I try to remember all the things, all the names of the client and all the works which I have done on it. That was my weakness in my articleship.
I did not get it. Means you do not remember the name of the clients you have worked on.
No, it was a list of the many clients. I have done the work in 15 to 20 clients related to GST or income tax, but I didn't remember what the work I have done on that all the clients. And I forgot the work on I forgot the work that like I have done the work particular A work on the client X. So I forgot the whether I have done the work on X or Y. That I try to correct, that I try to work on it, and I try to learn what the work I have done on that.
या बोला फर्स्ट ईयर में आप करता था, सेकेंड ईयर थर्ड ईयर में
Yes.
मत बोलिएगा। मैं बोलेगा आप काम
Okay.
करके आप भूल जाते हो, you forget the work which
Yes,
you
sir.
did for the client. This is very risky actually. Or how can we allot you work, you forget the work that you do? In the first year I have done this because I was very new that time. At that time I वैसे बोलना that at that time actually I used to get a lot of work from the seniors. In most of the cases I used to forget the work which I have done, and senior used to keep on following up with me. Later on I tried to improve myself on this. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
style सीखिए, देखिए it's all about
Or
style
whether
अपन
I can change
story
the answer that I can, no,
बनाइए।
I can change the story that I can say anything other than this.
हाँ, ऐसे करके स्टोरीज बना के एक और चीज आप लोग आर्टिकल से वीकनेस बता सकते हैं, लाइक कि इनिशियली आई वाज वेरी मच एक्साइटेड टू लर्न एवरीथिंग। इन दैट एक्साइटमेंट आई वाज लैकिंग द परफेक्शन इन माय वर्क, so senior used to scold me a lot because they were pinpointing my mistakes. Still I was not learning from them, and I was making more mistakes because I wanted to learn very quickly each and everything. Now this was the biggest mistake for me, because after a point of time, they were not giving me that much amount of work which I should get, and my peers used to get the work. Later on, I realized this should not be working. I should work on my perfection also, and I should not see always the grass is greener on the other side. This happens with everybody. Okay, that you see somebody is filing VAT returns, as GST return, excise return. You need to learn everything, especially in a CA form. It happens with everybody. So this is the skill set that you need to improve upon. Okay, so take care. Coming to the same session once again, we'll take the technical questions after this, Saurabh and all. Okay, come to the same session.